What is something you are so ashamed of you never planned to tell anyone? My wife and I were on a flight when we hit some of the worst turbulence I've ever experienced. It was so bad, the flight attendants had to sit down and buckle up. My wife has always been terrified of flying, and this only made it worse. She was shaking and crying, and I tried my best to comfort her. I held her hand and told her everything would be okay, even though I was scared too. I told her to close her eyes and think of our kids, and that we'd be home soon. After what felt like an eternity, the turbulence finally stopped, and the pilot announced that we would be landing soon. My wife was still shaking, but she managed to calm down a bit. When we landed, she was so relieved that she started crying again. I held her close and told her how proud I was of her for being so brave. But here's the thing, I wasn't scared at all. In fact, I love turbulence. I think it's fun, like a roller coaster, but I knew my wife was terrified, so I pretended to be scared too, just to make her feel better. I even pretended to cry a little bit, just so she wouldn't feel embarrassed about crying herself. I know it sounds silly, but I would do anything to make her feel better.